The first time you arrive here, it's just totally mind-blowing. It actually basically starts on the road towards the stairs itself. 99 turns, very tiny, tight hairpin corners. And then once you start to reach the top, the stairs start to appear, and they're so significant, they're so big and steep, you really can't miss it. And then once you get out of the car and you first see them in full, it's just, I think first thing that popped in my mind is the different gradient that you see. So in the beginning of it, it looks quite easy, I would say, to walk up, but then towards the end, it gets very steep, towards the 45 degrees that we've actually, looked up onto when doing our research as well. So I think, and then the whole surroundings of the stairs as well, the way it's been built, basically on the mountain slope towards this big, the gate, right, at the top. And especially I think on a day like today, where you have a bit of fog, it makes it all very mysterious as well. I think another very significant thing is that whilst you keep climbing the road, the higher you get, you have to deal with different weather conditions. It's more humid up here, so the surface gets a lot slipperier than when you're all the way at the bottom. Road surface changes from corner to corner, obviously being used quite a lot for tourist rides coming up here, the buses that brings the tourists up to the mountain. So in some areas the roads are not as good as in other places. So I think it's all something that we all need to take into account, and definitely need to study well before being able to drive up the road in the speed I would like to. So the fact that we're here with the Range Rover Sport plug-in hybrid is with a reason. As I know from my job racing for the Jaguar Formula E team, electric motors deliver instant torque, and especially accelerating out of these very tight hairpin turns, it's just going to give you that extra boost needed to immediately get back up to speed again. Well, actually I see the challenge in three parts. So first of all, for me the challenge is to drive the 99 corners, hairpin turns, as fast as possible. Then actually once we reach here, the first part of the challenge, up here, the first part of the steps basically, to get up to the platform with the drum, it's all about agility, I would say, about maneuvering the car in a very tiny and narrow space. Testing the car as well, because we're going to drive up the first part of the stairs in a sideways angle as well. So it will really test the ability, not just of me, but also of the car, I would say. So that's for me the second part of the challenge, and we have to reverse certain areas. And then once we reach, obviously here, the main stairs, it will come back also to a part of my job, which is speed. Because obviously, as you can see, the first part of the stairs are relatively okay in terms of incline, but then once you reach the top, you're going to get a much bigger slope gradient. So we'll need a lot of speed once we reach that point to be able to climb up all the way to the top.